Hello guys, how you all doing tonight? Hope you're all doing really good. Welcome to another GoldRush the Game Leaderboard live stream. That is a mouthful and a half. No wonder I always mess it up somehow. Bear with me, forgot to put my phone on silent. There we go, lest it interrupt us. Right, so I'm down here. I needed to get rid of the buggy land. So I teleported down to here. Since when do you actually have magnetite? Huh. Could make some money out of that. Not a lot, but 16% full, that's, I don't know, about 90 grand or so. It's a day's outgoings, that is. Might have to get a new handle. So yeah, I come out because I needed to get rid of the buggy land, dirt, whatever. So I teleported out here, and I figured, you know what, whilst I'm out here, I may as well hunt down the missing story pieces that I haven't collected yet. Lessen my fuel bills just a tad. I think I've got most of the ones done in this direction. So I'm just going to teleport up to the shop, and then we'll have to walk it back though, I think. That is a shame. So I am 11th, and I'm only 400 ounces away from getting a top 10 position again. I have just finished, done 2 cleanouts, 3 cleanouts, 2 cleanouts, something to that effect today. All in the meh kind of dirt at the front. I have just broken through, well, I say all the gold at the front. I haven't done, I've done these two, these two, these two, and these two I dug up. I've left all of this section so far, and I've just finished deleting those 4 there. So I'm about to get into this dirt here, which is a fair amount better. Then we'd have to delete some of that. Probably, I don't know, I could possibly put that through, but it's not going to give us a great clean out. Then we've got some 500 ounce squares, so that's all good. Right, where is the sodding handle at? Ah, it's a good investment considering how much I'm going to get back. Just going to take a moment to walk down there. Oh, actually, is there a story piece on this barn over here, or train station? Yes, there is. I missed this one. And then there's sometimes one, there is one in the train tracks down here, which I don't know if I've gotten or not. Ah, damn it. It looks like my chat is not working on PC. There we go. I think that's working now. I think I've got it working. Sorry about that, guys. Ah, there is one here. Yeah, I got that one through, Mark. Thank you very much. My first test didn't go through, so I refreshed it and it decided to work after that. How are you feeling today, dude? You feeling any better? Almost there. Ah, there's a wall there. Put it on there so I don't lose it. And I want that. I can go away. Plop that back in. 8,000 magnetite. You're okay. You're still feeling drained though. Oh, rest up, dude. Get well before you start your new job. Congratulations again on that. I can't remember. Does this need pulling in? Yes. And turning left. Perfect. I'll get the other one as well. So this square here, we're not going to be sending through the plant at all. It's just a complete non-starter. This one needs to go to the right, I think. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, because that square is actually that one. And I don't think that's worth it, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping I can get a 400 ounce clean out before the stream ends tonight. Or more would be better, obviously. I want to be able to get back on that leaderboard. Start munching the way through the dirt. Before, this whole wall was glitched out. I couldn't see anything of this wall. It was all just empty claim. Still got a good almost 3,000 ounces to catch up to Spy though. 5 will get me to the 800, 2,500 to catch up with Spy. Still, it's not been a good season for me. How am I doing on the seasonal actually? Oh, I've dropped down there as well. But I'm still in there, still on the top 100 on that one. So at least that's something. Oh, I'm dropping stuff here. I've just had bad luck with maps, I think. That and work. Two in concert have teamed up to deny me a top 10 thus far. 89%. Okay, that's a trick and a half. Yeah, I think he I think he took it not personally, but as a personal challenge because of how I just snuck past him at the end of last season. What was it? What was the difference last season? $300 ounces. Oh, wrong button. He's not online at the moment. Well, I don't know actually. He's not in game. He's online, but he's not in game at the moment. He saw I was playing earlier and messaged me because he saw my timer going up but not my gold count, so he asked if I was playing, and I think he just jumped on as soon as he found out. Classy games, 59,000. So he has gone up, but it looks like he might be trying to play it legit or something now. Now he's got enough of a lead. I'll just let this drain out real quick. It's one of those little ones that get that stop vehicles, but are difficult to dig up the front end loader. Gives me something to do while I'm waiting, doesn't it? Maybe, but if he was cheating, maybe he realised, you know what, I've got enough lead, I can just play it normally now. If he was legitimate, then A, he's probably actually fallen asleep for the first time in 2 weeks, and B, yeah, he might have burned himself out. Are they? Yeah. But I mean, look at the difference here. Okay. Now he had. That was his first year. All of that was in his first in-game year. Whereas it's taken everyone else as long as it has to get... That second place has taken as long as it has. Oh, grind caught up to him. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant the grind, not a person. I don't leave the lights on. And it's still floating. Right, lights are off. Let's make sure that's still lined up, alright? Yep, that's all good. And it's not floating now, which means it's not going to go throwing itself around. There we go. And I can still reach that. Perfect. Wow. What the hell? So my last clean out, as you can see, because of the poor gold, wasn't that great. Hopefully this one will be much better. Less overburden and more gold in the squares as well. If you're floating, then sting. Or like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, you mean? I know it's not on. I'm filling it up. I'm loading the bases. Just saves on the conveyor belt fuel for a moment as well. That's why I filled up the other one and then turned this one off, and then I'm filling this one up, and then I'll just turn them both on along with the plant. So Supernatural has officially ended for good now. I've seen the final episode. And do you know what annoyed me actually? Not giving away spoilers, obviously. They ended on a song, like a final. At the end of the episode, there was a song, and it wasn't "Carry On My Wayward Son." How dare they? When after all these seasons, like, was it 14, 15 seasons? That's moved. Well, they can't deny us the song, though. Where the hell is this one aiming? Come on, a little further. Here we go. Can't see a bloody thing. Can't tell how I'm doing this wrong because I can't see. How has that reversed itself? The caterpillar tracks are going backwards to go forwards. I don't know. Stu did fall asleep last night. So I can't have a packed house all the time. Yeah, no, that's why I didn't message him or anything yesterday. I wanted him to catch up. How come? Fair enough. I don't know what the hell happened to my setup. No, 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 no. What the hell is going on? Can't seem to change the position here. That backfired. Right, that's it. I've had enough of that this stupid setup. Let's get the big boys out. Or big boy. Great. I'll just mess myself up even more. I mean, all I want to do realistically is move this over. Nice. Come on, you stupid little conveyor belt that couldn't. Hey, RC. What's your name? I can't actually see you at all. Unless you're Tiny or Tyler. I was wrestling with my Frankensteins right now. For some reason they jumped way out of position. Like this one was trying to dump onto my my planters, or whatever they're called. My jigs, basically. The one that normally puts into the hopper. You're on 120 at the moment. Well, unless you've got a claim full of beautiful dirt buckets, like beautiful clean out buckets, you got less than 2 weeks. Good luck. Best of luck, dude. I mean, I've done something like that myself once. Season 6, Season 6 was a 2-month season, and I waited purposefully until there was exactly 1 month left, 4 weeks to the day, because I knew I didn't have a hope of competing on that back then, before they added in the nugget stuff because of work. So perfect. So I just wanted to see where I'd come, what position I'd get in 4 weeks after everyone's already had a head start. I think it was 35, 36. Wait, did I just turn on this one over here? I don't need this one. I wanted the water from over here. This is where I find out that I didn't put the buckets back or something. No, that's all good. Yeah, that pumpkin thing was a joke. All I got out of it was a 17-ounce bar. No. Yeah, 17.6 ounce gold bar. That was it. You can get that in 2 or 3 drill spots. But yeah, no, I'm 400 ounces away from getting a top 10 again. I got it last season. 7th place last season. And then the last time before that I had a proper attempt at a season was that 4-month season. 34th place. But that was before they added in the pretty much free tier 3. Oh, pretty much a free tier 3 setup. All you had to do was drill. That's only been this season, last season. Rivertown was free to rent this time round. Or did you mean the the gold removal. That was a lot of time for a little gold, or a little dirt. Ah, fair enough. Well, I didn't actually do any digging on River. All I did was drill it. Then I went to Old Arnold, rented that for £5 and drilled that out. Then I come here, rented this one out with the drilled money. Well, I had to sit there and smelt like 2,000 bars, 2,000 ounces at 20-ounce bars first, but I rented this one out and then drilled all this one out and then started digging here first. I could have done it again and gone straight to Nighthawk, but I didn't have a full tier 5 by the time I was finished with the drilling on this one. I did only have the middle tier jigs, and I had rented the conveyor belt and conveyor belt hopper. Oh, and the front end loader, but that was it. Everything else I had tier 5 and I owned. The only thing I'm renting now is the Frankensteins. But I've had some bad maps. My river one was atrocious. My Old Arnold map at the start had more gold on it per square, let alone overall, than my river town. If you want a skin though, dude, it doesn't actually matter if you're in the top 10. You can still get a skin even if you're not here, because what you can do is get in the top 10 there. If you can put through more than currently my top amount in an in-game year, then you get a skin. No, you don't need to, dude. Drill. Drilling out your claim gets you lucky nuggets. That's what they've done. That's why I was in this. I went through 3 different claims drilling, then came here, and before I even started digging, I had almost maxed out tier 5 fully owned. Oh, and the fast travel system at the moment is only 20 grand instead of 200. I'm not sure if you knew about that one or not. But be warned, the breakdown rate is a lot faster at the moment. Fuel costs are reduced, but things break down a lot more. Well, like I said, by the time I was done drilling, before I rented this claim, I had 2,000 ounces of gold, and I had to sit there and smelt them for about 2 hours at 20-ounce bars. Because obviously I hadn't done any mining, so I had no magnetite. 20 or 30% higher breakdown rate. I think it might be 30 and then a 20% reduction in fuel cost. I've got like 5 or 6 mechanics running on my on my claim. Some of them 100%, some of them not. Nothing breaks on me now unless I leave it out over winter. Or, oh no, I can't even do it that way anymore. Sometimes things would break down on me. Sorry about the motorbikes. Not a lot I can do about that when they come pelting down my road at night. Before I had the auto refueling, the only thing that would break on me was a fuel filter if I tried to do it. Right, I don't know if you know how to do it or not. Let me show you what I did. What is it, like a lockdown gang? Like, hey, we're on lockdown, let's go terrorise everyone in their bloody homes with our motorbikes. Sorry. Always when I start to stream, people tend to come up and down my road with motorbikes. It's infuriating. So this is what I did. My first year, I didn't actually. I did all my drilling, and then when I was ready to actually start buying stuff, obviously you want to wait till the end of winter. So what I did was all I had on my claim was them and them. And I just skipped through to winter. And by the time I'd done that, like upgrading as I go, because I've smelted all that gold, so I've got the money. And then once I hit 70, you can start retraining them. This and this. Look at the price to upgrade that. And I think the other one is $5,000. Oh, that's the same one. Oh, that one's ready to be retrained. Oh well. Let's have a quick look around, see what I need as well. See if anyone's ready to be upgraded, except for obviously the ones I just showed you. Ooh, yes please. Yeah, exactly. So it's the minimal amount of money to upgrade. But if you've got other machinery, even in storage, then it's not going to work because they're going to be hiring for that item. There we go. Right. You know what? I'm going to go smelt my gold while I remember. Where am I? I need to zoom out. It's not a lot of gold. I had a really bad clean out on my last clean out. I've only got 190 after the rental take. I'm spending about 100 grand a day at the moment between workers and my 3 Frankensteins. I own Old Arnold though. Have you seen what the prize is for this season? Season 1, day 9. You shouldn't be on tier 2, that's the thing. You don't need the tier 2s. Once you've done enough drilling, you can insta-buy tier 4 or 5 at the end of the winter. That's what I'm saying. You don't need... I didn't do any digging until I had almost a full tier 5. Yeah, I did. The skin for this one does look nice. Did I grab my bar? Yeah. That actually reminds me, I need to show off my my last season's prize, don't I? Well, once you've done your drilling, sell the thing before you start skipping days. And also, don't skip the days too fast. You have to skip, wait for the message, then wait a second, maybe 2, and then skip. Then click to skip again. Otherwise, the game will start auto skipping days, and it will mess things up for you. It's a bit of a bug. This is a bad year on the stock prices, I believe. Yeah. Year 2, season 2 has some really high gold prices as well. Yeah, I do find in the leaderboard season, I could be wrong, I don't know if it's every time. Last season and this, last leaderboard season and this leaderboard season both had really good skyrocketing gold prices in the second year. Oh, you're on grams, aren't you? If you have 500, you're on grams, yeah. I do it ounces. I don't know. I've always played this game on ounces, so I don't actually know how much a 500 gram one would be. Like I said though, once you've got about 2,000 ounces, which at winter is enough to get you about everything you need, almost. You might have to rent 1 or 2 items, depending on discounts. But it's going to take you a couple of hours to smelt it all. Unless you've got some magnetite and you've increased speed or the amount per bar. Hey, Stu. Thought you nodded off again. Come on. You did this perfectly the first time I tried doing this. Why are you being like this for me now? My machines don't like me tonight. None of them. From the Frankensteins to the excavator, nothing likes me today. My point exactly. Ah, 17-ounce nugget. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. They normally, with the lucky nuggets from drilling, I don't think I've ever seen one over 20 ounces. Struggle all you want, you're 9. You're not going anywhere. Another tip for you, RC, if you don't know about it, when it's time to put everything away at winter, you don't actually need to put your full wash plant away. If you've got really good mechanics and you're willing to skip a day or two, you might be able to get them all repaired quite quickly, or just take off every part that can be removed. Put it in the shed at the back there, and nothing will break down. Yeah, oh no, I tell a lie. Your buttons on your generators will break down, but because you got the start and stop all buttons, you don't need to have them. Don't you dare fall down. No, all that time and effort I've just got and put in to get you up here, you fall down on me, I will not be happy. Here. Back here will do. Trying to set up my trophy. Like, let me give you a quick rundown. Right, so if you leave the power jennies out overnight, all these start buttons will break. They don't cost much to replace, or you can let your mechanics deal with it. It's up to you. Either way, all you need is these two. Start and stop all. Then what you do is you grab this tool here, and you can find any part that can be detached. Any part that can be detached is a part that can take damage. There is 4 buckets on here. They can come off. the engine here. There's 2 springs on this one on each side. The shiny one there, and there'll be another one on the other side. They can come off. Anything on here, like grates, like the grate covers, they can stay. They don't break. If there's anything, if you're on the starting trommel, you'll need to take the rollers off, but otherwise you're good to leave everything there. On these, there is normally something. Just trying to find what it is. Or was that on the previous version? I think that might have been the previous version. Had something removable. These might be alright. On this, you've got that bar. That band and that band. Crowbar takes them off. Actually, no, you can pull them off. If you can't pull them off, try a crowbar. And on the wavetable here, you got that jet. I think there was another part. I'm not sure. Maybe not then. Just the one part. It did have something breakable. The jig, the tier 1 jig, yeah, you take these things off, but that doesn't do it. And also these little motors on the tier 1 jigs. This is the tier 3 jigs, like the tier 5 wash plant jigs. The middle tier has hoses on the inside, or on the side of it here. I'm not finding anything on this one. You can leave the mats alone, they're fine. Oh, take the hoses off these. Otherwise, when they break, it starts leaking the diesel. Put your machines away. Put your machines in storage. That's a necessary one. Again. Trying to think. Trying to see if there's anything else. I'm not sure. Oh, if you want to leave your lights out. Actually, you got 3 parts on here that can be removed. The battery, the fuel filter, and that rod there. Oh, and the tyres. But if they're going to be stuck in place, your mechanics can fix the tyres. Hoses are good. Oh, that's right. I'm setting up my trophy. Screw you. If you've got diesel engines or water pumps, you know, they'll need some stuff done to them as well. Any trailer that is out will break wheels. If you left your magnetite, actually, well, they still have breakable parts on them, but on the magnetite trailer, if you've left it on the grating, make sure to remove the handle. That's all you need to remove. It doesn't matter that the wheels don't work, you won't be moving it from that spot. So I know it seems like a pointless waste of time, but I don't care. I put a lot of work in last season. The skin was well earned. Great. Hey Easton, how you doing, dude? Any repercussions from yesterday at school? Yeah, but it's a lot quicker than setting everything back up again. No, that's good, dude. There's not going to be a co-op on this game. Devs have already said it many times. But we was talking about this yesterday, actually. What I wouldn't mind seeing... Oh, what the hell? Quick, someone... Hold on. Say hello to Mr. Jig. He's got eyes and mouth and everything. Oh my god. Can you imagine if they made a game? If they added a multiplayer version, this is how I'd like to imagine it going. You know what? I don't care. That will do for now. Right? So you dig out, in this map for example, you dig out a section, right? Down to bedrock. And in that section, assembling a wash plant like you do with this one, but you have to set up the bases first, then put the wash plant on top of all that, making sure it's all joined up and everything, creating a dredge. Then you fill up that trench. The trench was dug in bad dirt, and then you start digging away at the good dirt with the dredge. Now you would need 2 people to help you set that up, because that would take a long time. That is what I would like to see in progression for this game. Yeah, that would do. Sod it. We know it's there. We know what it's for. I think that would be an awesome next step for this game. Or a sequel to the game. There is a gold game in production that is going to be co-op, but I don't know. They seem to be paying all their money out on buying models instead of making them. Now, why can't all these things stay put? Look, I've locked it off and it is sliding. Stay there. No, that was my bad. I took off the handbrake. We good? You done sliding around? I think Dre did a video on it at one point. The gold game, I mean. Well, that looks like it stopped moving. Now behave yourself. This rate, I'm not going to get a clean out. Oh, I didn't sell my magnetite at the... I randomly found like 8,000 ounces of magnetite in my magnetite trailer. I thought I'd used it all. Is Spy playing again? No, he's still not he's still not up and running in the game. I'm watching you. That should work. Yeah. And then I'm going to have to bring the front end loader down. And then move it all over again. Yay. That's the thing I don't like about the Frankensteins, is the constant movement needed. And you know what? I think I might need the front end loader down here now. Doesn't look like I'm getting much in there. Can I get under? Nope. That's the answer to that question. A big fat no. Well, this is some great four-wheel drive, isn't it? See? Machines are revolting against me today. They joined up and they created their own union. I did turn them sideways a little. Slideways. I did turn them sideways in the hope that it would work that way. It doesn't look like it did. It's just because it's on the hill. That's the problem. The vehicles in this game don't like slopes. Oh, it is as well, isn't it? Oh, Stu, I did look at that link you sent me, but I'm not going to watch the video. If I ever get the game, I want to see it for the first time as I'm playing it. But thank you anyway. So what you're telling me then is in 2 hours 9 minutes time, which will be 1 minute past midnight, my machine should start working for me normally. It's not on a deep enough slope for that dirt to roll down into the hopper. Nudge it. There we go. That got it down there. That did the trick. Six minutes for you. That would make you... You're not Germany. You're the next time zone over from Germany. I'm not great with geography, so I'm not entirely sure what that would be. Basically, for you, if you're 2 hours ahead of me, then for you, my live streams, if you're interested in hanging around, start at 10:30 at night for you. I normally stream on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday. Then I take a break on Wednesday. Then I stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a break on Sundays. Finland. Isn't that where this game was created? Isn't that where the devs are from? I'm actually watching a TV show that's not modern day Finland, but it's set in Finland at the moment. I'm binge watching, but it's the first time watching it, but I'm binge watching it all. Vikings. We hear that a lot. People keep telling me I'm from the future. That's alright. There's somebody who turns up at my streams sometimes. If she was watching it today, she would have turned up at the beginning of the stream, and it would have been like early hours Saturday morning for her. Oh, I don't know. Finland, Sweden, somewhere in that area. I apologise if I sound, what's the word? Ignorant. But like I said, geography was never really my thing. Are you quite finished? I can see you moving. Stop it. I'm looking right at you. Stop. Stop it. Don't make me leave your lights on. You know I will. At this rate, I'm never going to get anything done. So if you don't mind me asking, RC, what age are you? Well, you don't have to tell me exactly what your age is, obviously. Just looking for a general range. Helps to dictate the level of adult humour in the streams. I don't even own it. It's rented. Basically, it's because it is on a slope and is it moving? I can't physically raise or lower it because of the angle of the slope that it's sitting on. 27. Okay, that's cool. I mean, Easton's young. But apart from that, I think we're alright. Bless you though. 27. 2 weeks time, I'm 36. I had to think then. Jeez. I hope no. It's because I went to say 35. Obviously, you get so used to saying how old you are for like a year. I'm paying out right now 60 grand a day for 3 Frankensteins. Last season I was paying that much for 2 of them because I didn't wait till the end of the year to rent it. No, he's young. Not. I don't want to say the age. It's he's double digits. But still pretty young. Was this one shifted as well? Just a little bit. I'll have to readjust that one again in a minute. So apart from GoldRush, what kind of games are you into? Me, I'm most of my likes are simulation based. Yeah, no, we're quite similar. I'm more Call of Duty Zombies instead of Battlefield. Simulation, I love. I've got loads of sim games. Indie survival games, I've got 7 Days to Die, for example. I've got a few different ones, but can't remember all their names off by heart. I've got Raft. There was another island one. I can't remember what it was called. You have to bear with me on trying to remember what kind of games I've got, because I've got a Steam library of like 500. Thanks to buying bundles on Humble Bundle just for one specific game and then getting a bunch of other stuff with it. Thief Simulator is pretty good. I got loads of Assassin's Creed games. See, I only found out recently, because I thought they'd stop zombies on the last one. That's what they said they were going to do. So I don't know. Don't know if I'm going to get it or not. Yeah, no, I get that. Like there are some Assassin's Creed games where you got to play strategy with some of the mini games. I like my Final Fantasies, but more or less the older the better with the Final Fantasies. 7, 8, 9, 10 and 12 were my favourite ones. I like some racing games, or driving games. Some because I've actually got Euro Truck as well. That's it, the simulator one. Not, I don't know if there is a racing version. I got Hydroneer. That's another gold mining one, but it's completely free form on the wash plant. Set it up however you like, wherever you like. There's a simulation game that pretty much shows you what it's like, what life was like in a small town back in the 1980s over here, whilst you're trying to renovate a rundown house so you can rent it out. And when you run out of energy in that game, it's great. You just go down to the pub and have a pint, and it refills your energy. I didn't even realise it was 100% again. God knows how much dirt I've wasted. So that's in place, that's fine. Turn everything on. So you're a fan of GoldRush the TV show, or is it just a game? It's annoying I have to do it this way. I can't just let it run and then chuck stuff into it. It's not going to stay still. I'm going to waste so much dirt. Arc, yeah, I got that. Raft. City Skylines. I think I've got Space Engineers. Dying Light, yeah. Factorio and Satisfactory. I've recently done Satisfactory on stream, actually, co-op. Who's your favourite? And if you don't say Tony Beats, I'm banning you from the stream. Nah, Parker's pretty good as well. If you say Todd Hunter? That's Red Dwarf. If you say Todd Hoffman, if you say Todd Hoffman, then you're banned from the stream. I cannot stand Todd Hoffman. Oh. The way he decides where to dig, you may as well just go round a claim like this with a shovel and get more gold out of it that way. I only like one of Todd's children. Not Todd. Tony Beats. I only like one of his children. The mechanic. Can't remember if that's Mike or if that's the other one. Yeah, Parker is funny. It was... I really felt for him actually when his granddad died. But I do really like his little sideshow as well. And I really hope he takes the whole show to India. Not India, Australia. What the hell is wrong with me tonight? Oh my god. Learn to think, then speak. In fact, learn both. Might actually get somewhere in life. So these were basically 0. Looking at half a swap out, maybe more on 2 of these. It's pretty good. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe about 60% then. So just trying to work that out. Hold on. This is going to hurt a lot. can tell I'm tired. I'm having trouble with some basic maths here. Uh, uh, five. 5 of these equals a clean out. Why am I turning that off? I don't need to turn that off. It's only 10 o'clock and I'm tired enough to not even be able to think straight. Why is that all the way down there? That needs to be over here. Oh, did I leave this idling? Oh, I did. Oops. That's alright. It doesn't cost me to fuel it up. It doesn't cost me any fuel at all. So I could just leave it on 24/7 if I wanted. Would not matter to me at all. So let's have a look. Anyone putting anything through? Doesn't look like it. So I still only need about 400 ounces, and I think I'm in pretty good gold to do that when I finally get through to the clean out. But then they could always overtake me whilst I'm asleep. But thankfully, I've got no work tomorrow, so I can put through another full day's worth of digging. Or almost full. I do have some things I need to do. You can tell this is going slower than normal. I can normally get a clean out done on a daily basis. If I'm quick enough and I've done a clean out just at the beginning of the day, and I'm on about, not on about dawn till dusk sort of thing, I'm on about midnight to midnight. So say I just put through a clean out at midnight, if I'm quick enough I can get another one done and sorted before the next midnight hits. Not often it happens, but I need to delete that block behind me there as well. Just give me some room to maneuver. I prefer having 4 square wide gap rather than a 3. Gives you a lot more clearance room then. What's that sitting at? 100, just ticked over. Perfect. Might be easier for me. Oh, there we go. That's freed it up. Is that shifting? Don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Let's have a look at the clearance at the bottom. That might be enough space, you know. I can get the dump truck in there. Beat this back a little bit. Going to be needing that room to maneuver that I was talking about if I'm going to bring in a dump truck. go. Get this out of the way. You know what? Easiest way to get it out of the way, obviously. Like that. Honestly, can't remember the last time I used my dump truck. It's still lined up. Miracles do happen. I shouldn't have said anything. Yes. Yes, it is. I can now smelt. Right, so for you, to begin with, you are smelting 20-ounce bars, which produce you 8 ounces because of the gold losses. Costing you, what was it, $2,000 a bar, and taking you 15 in-game minutes. I lose more than you per bar, and cost me more because of the size of the bar that I can now smelt, which is 320 ounces. But I think I'm only losing like 8 ounces of gold per bar. So when you think about the size difference, also it only takes 2 in-game minutes for me, where it's all max upgraded. So yes, upgrade the smithy. First thing you want to go for is, depending on how much gold you're smelting, you might want to go for size first. Otherwise, go for the gold losses and the cost to smelt. Save you a lot of money. Not really. If you've got the full tier wash plant, you can get 6,000 to 8,000 ounces worth of magnetite straight off the bat. Also, in a leaderboard situation where you're trying to be as quick as possible, you don't need the small sluice runs right at the bottom. They're just not on a full tier wash plant anyway. They don't pull in much gold. There's not much reaching them because the equipment's so good. got quite enough room. The magnetite I got on me right now must have been from one clean out that I did earlier on. Stupid ladder. Winning 5 good gold prizes. If you drill everything, you'll get in frequent nuggets. You need about 2,000 ounces, which to get almost maximum tier 5, which let me have a quick look here. We're looking at 56,700 grams. Approximately. I rounded up. But it was less than a gram difference, so. Buy. For 2,000 ounces, I bought this, I bought that, I bought, it was either 1 or 2 of those, and filled them up. I upgraded all my workers that I needed to start with. I got 2 of those jennies, I got 1 of them, I got a magnetite separator, 2 of those. I had to rent, no, I bought the middle tier of these. I couldn't afford these max tier ones. I had to get the middle tier. I bought that. All the things like that, all those sluice runs, this sluice run, so on. I bought that. I had to rent this and this. And my front end loader. That thing there. That was it. Those were the only 3 items I had to rent to get my initial plant. But I got lucky with the Glacier Creek. I had a really good discount deal pop up for me. So keep an eye out for them. Towards the end, yeah. If you don't, you know, not to buy your equipment until until you're in your like 10 days to permafrost, right? During the winter season. Oh. There we go. Sorry, still trying to keep it open on my phone in case chat locks up again. And that is how you get yourself off the edge of a cliff, by trying to rock yourself in a way that looks like you're going to fall off. So you seesaw your way to safety. Can't believe it's taken me 2 hours so far to do this. Normally 2 hours will be enough for me to get to a clean out if I'm chugging along pretty well. Working safely, what's that? Dude, you have no clue. None. I do things in this game that M Shaw would have a fit about. I'll show you. I need to actually do something. Do it anyway. If M Shaw saw anyone ever doing this, I'm pretty sure they would shut down the mining industry permanently, just to ensure that no one ever does it again. Right, so in the TV shows, you've seen them nudge dump trucks out of ditches using things like this. You've seen them hold up a shaker deck on one end using chains attached to this, and lifting it up using the shovel from the front end loader on the other side. Things like that, yeah? But you've never seen anything like this in the show. I don't think you ever will. So this is a almost fully loaded, however many gallons worth of diesel tank. It would help if I could see some. Hold on. Oh, speaking of, that needs some fuel. Auto save, get out of my way, thank you. I don't bother using chains when it comes to positioning these or the power generators. Ignoring the big metal teeth puncturing the side of it, look what the caterpillar tracks are going to be doing to the casing. Oh, I'm caught. Hold on. It needs to be raised higher up. Can't see again. Quite ironic, really. My excavator that was carrying a fuel tank ran out of fuel. Thank God for the auto refueling. Well, I say auto, but you know what I mean. We'll have to do a start up the engine. It's the Tony Beats method. That's what I call it. Sort of thing you'd see him trying to do. I mean, look when he was putting that dredge together, using 2 cranes to support something that neither one of them could do together in the overall weight capacity. Do you know, I hadn't seen a single episode of GoldRush until after I'd already been playing the game for like 300-400 hours. Yeah, no, absolutely. I can't do it with the Glacier Creek, but the other wash plant, shaker decks I can. Come on. You know you want to. Flip over. There we go. And now the hose is facing the right direction. Perfect. Perfect. Don't care about the wobble. It's all good. Nothing could go wrong here, ever. It's all bush fixes anyway. I normally get, I can do this with the same method. I can get the jigs into place, though it is faster to carry both of them at the same time using 2 chains per and then just plop them down together. I can do it with the conveyor belt hopper, the conveyor belt, depending on the site, on the claim. I can do it with the trommel as well. Just peek it over the edge and just let it go, and it just drops down into place. I've even been known to pick those things up by the lights. Just scoop the bucket underneath them, pick it up slightly, carry it over and move it. The method you just see me use with the fuel tank is also how I move my mobile wash plants. You can actually tuck the narrow end of them in between the caterpillars. I've also been known with my tier 2s, set them up back to back up on Old Arnold on the hard pan, not on the diggable area. Fill up a dump truck, back up to them and just slowly, because you can't overfill them, just slowly dump it into them. You also have to be careful because it can send you flying if you're not careful how you do it. Alright, just 100% to go. Finally. Now we're actually moving some dirt properly. And still an hour 15 till after Friday 13th. Oh, it's my truck. Maybe my game's working off of your time, RC. Perhaps call you CJ then, sorry. I don't know about you, but I do find that considering it is powered on caterpillar tracks, this thing should climb up those little lumps like that a lot easier. Well, you got the C and then you got an L, and if you're just glancing over, it kind of looks like a J, and the CJ is more common over here. So I hope I'm going to see you around a bit more often. God, I almost did it again. I'll see. If you are interested, obviously go ahead, hit that subscribe button. That'll be so you can get notified again about upcoming streams, especially if you hit the bell notification. If you're also interested, I do have a Twitter account which I'm trying to get active into again. I just haven't got many people following me on there. But there is a link in the description below. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, over here, CJ is normally an abbreviation for a double barrel name, like Christopher James or something like that. A double barrel first name, like two names for the first name. I was about to drive that up to the wash plant then. Hey, thanks for joining, RC. Thank you. Have some time to do that because drilling here. Oh, welcome to the army, dude. Welcome. Like I said, I normally stream on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, starting at, if you're 2 hours ahead of me, 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. Stu, if you're still around, I saw a flash. I'm not sure if that's a storm or if it was just a random occurrence, so be warned. I'm glad that notification worked for you, dude. Doesn't always. And thank you. So, have you played or heard of Hydroneer? That's fair enough. But I would recommend having getting some sort of timetable, even if it's like 2 permanent days a week, 1 or 2 permanent days a week, and the others could be random. Just having the permanent days will help you with the YouTube algorithms and getting people finding your streams. I don't actually get a chance to watch too many streamers at the moment. Between work, streaming myself, and my parenting duties. Out of the 2 days that I don't stream, one of them I set aside so I can play with a friend of mine. So I can game with a friend of mine. He moved out of my town a while back. So I just like to make time so that we can still hang out, at least electronically. Well, it's really good. It's like I said, it's another gold digging one. Differences are everything from the pickup, their version of the pickup truck, to the wash plant system is all powered by water. Hence the name Hydroneer. It's deformable dirt, like in here. You can set the wash plant up wherever you like. It's completely free form, so you can have it looking however you want. You can craft some items to sell using the gold instead of just selling it outright. And there's also iron and gems as well. And power shards, which help boost the water's pressure. You can also build bases with it. Like there's blocks that you can build and floors and things like that you can build with. It's pretty good. I like it. I mean, it's not. I haven't played it as much as GoldRush. I mean, have I actually? Oh, I've got to check. Hold on. Oh, so close. Oh, 1,981 hours in game. Still not at the 2,000 hour mark, but we are closing in. Sort of, yes. Like the slugs on Satisfactory, except obviously they overclock, which produces more power if you put them in a power gen. But any other machine, obviously, it drains more power because it increases the output. But in essence, yes, you put the power shards into a tank of water, like which is part of the pipe system, and it just increases the water pressure, basically. But you can also smelt the power shards down. The power shards do get smaller as they're used, and they come in various sizes depending on what claim you're on, how deep you're digging, things like that. But you can smelt them down into bars, which you can also then cut up using a saw, so you can split them up, divide them up evenly. Yeah. It's basically it's water boosters. I think. Okay, if you want it in terms of Satisfactory, on the water pipes on Satisfactory, you've got that one little pipe bit which will help boost it up a hill faster, haven't you? That you need to power. You don't need. Just think of that. In Hydroneer, it's basically that, except that obviously it's a much smaller scale, and instead of power, you give it the shard. I've got some streams on it somewhere. And I might be going back to it at some point after the leaderboards ended. You can also set things up so that everything in that game is completely automated from... Like, so you can set it up so that dirt is being automatically dug up for you using machines powered by water. The dirt is then thrown onto conveyor belts, which get dumped into the machine that processes the dirt. Then the stuff that was in the dirt, the gold nuggets, the iron nuggets, the power shards, the gems, you know, get chucked out of the machine, which you normally want to catch on more conveyor belts. then you can put it through a sorting system, and anything that's smeltable, you can have it so that it goes automatically dumped into a smeltery little block or item, whatever you want to call it, so it automatically smelts it for you, just waiting for you to pour it out into a bar. Of course, you need to earn the money to be able to do that, of course, but so it is a progression. You can start it off small and obviously just build it up, and it's only been developed by one person as well. It's only one person that's made that entire game. It's pretty good considering. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. It's another good game. Think basically, essentially, it is a kind of hybrid of Satisfactory and GoldRush. Okay, sweet, the dirt is still reaching the plant. The conveyor belt is chucking it into the Glacier Creek. Perfect. Yeah, sorry about... I've got a really noisy office chair. Well, gaming chair, whatever you want to call it. It is a gaming chair. It's pretty old now. Take a look at the scenery, shall we? Damn, that's some intense fog. Oh, the clouds aren't just painted in. Oh, that's nice. Oh, jeez. Is that the sun I'm seeing through a mountain? So your Twitch... I don't really go on Twitch anymore. I used to, but I swapped out to... So I can read dyslexic. So, you know, spelling errors I'm pretty good with, normally. Now, I used to do Twitch streaming back on my old channel. My Minecraft channel. But I found the findability was really bad. People never used to find me there. Alright, that's enough for a clean out. Just need to wait for it to process. My Minecraft channel just completely bombed. I was doing videos on YouTube, I was streaming. I had over 2,000 subscribers at one point. but then people just lost interest pretty much overnight. Next thing I know, I'm lucky to get 4 views a video. I tried getting out of Minecraft before that even happened. No, after that happened, sorry. Because obviously people got bored with Minecraft. They didn't want to watch them. People were saying, oh yeah, we'll watch different types of Minecraft videos instead of the mod that you always do. But yeah, everyone was calling for that mod. So I tried doing different mods, they didn't watch it. If I did the mod, then I had a couple of extra views to begin with, and then that would be it. They wouldn't watch it again afterwards. Hey, Spy. That's cool, dude. That's cool. RC, meet Spy, the number 9 spot. Spy, this is RC. He started the leaderboard 3 days ago. Basically, last season, me and Spy were neck and neck the entire time. He would push past me, and then next hour I'd push past him. By the end of the leaderboard, there was 300 ounces in it. So how you're the oldest gamer here? How old are you? '43. Oh, okay. Yeah. You are older than me. But you're only just, I think, older than Celestro. No. Actually, no, you're not. He's closer to me than he is you. I'm about to turn 86 in... 86? What the hell? Where the hell did that number come from? 36. My brain is just frazzled tonight. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I'm about to turn 36 in a couple of weeks. Yeah, 1984 I was born. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's all of them. Oh dear, that's loud. It's the Friday's brain boot. No, it's the Friday the 13th. That's what it is. All my machines have been giving me hell tonight. It's taken me 2.5 hours to reach a clean out. To be honest, 2020 is the bad luck number, I think, given everything that's happened this year. 2020, if 2020 was a car, it would be a recall after a day. A product recalled after a day. Ah. Wow, your comment before, after writing spot on. So does this mean you're going to be hungover tomorrow as well? So that I've got a more chance of trying to catch you up, Spy. $2020 was worse than a multiple. It's a Fiat. I have to take your word on that. I'm not actually a car person, IRL. I mean, gaming, you know, I like driving games, and car mechanic simulator. But apart from that, you know, real life, I hate cars. I get motion sick really easy, so I don't know how to drive. I prefer walking anyway. Are you really hoarding buckets, or are you just trying to scare me? Oh, that's a game I meant to ask you about earlier, RC. Have you ever played PC Building Simulator? That's quite a nice game. Basically, it's a PC version of Car Mechanic. Fair enough. Yeah, I like it. Right, so I need 400 ounces to get back onto the leaderboard. Let's see if this really long and arduous slog of a process, you know, triple clean out was worth it. Manor Lords, I've never heard of that one. Let me guess, your drill broke. I went through 6 to 8 drills, doing 3 claims. Oh, we're at 300 already. This is a good clean out. It's a very good clean out. If it can keep pace, of course. You've got to remember the breakdown rate is higher, so you're going to go through your drills faster. To get the amount of gold that I was talking about earlier through gold nugget drilling, took me about 2 days solid drilling. Well, I'm back on the top 10, guys. I got my 400 ounces and then some. Can I make 6? Come on, 600. Oh dear. Yeah, the breakdown walls before you get your mechanics set up are horrendous on this season. I had so much stuff break down on me all at once to begin with, and look at that, 617 ounces. That puts me in top 10 again. Yes, only by 150 ounces though, so I've got to put in some work tomorrow. Spy. $1,800 ounces. That's all that's left between us. This is where he logs onto his game and just chucks through all those buckets. Damn it, Spy. That's... I don't know, something else you might not know about with this game, RC. Hold on, bear with me, just rolling a cig. And then I will explain something to you regarding your pickup truck. No, not cheating. Alright, so the front wheels will degrade faster than the back wheels. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. When these get down to about 50%, if you haven't got a mechanic repairing them yet, swap them over. Put the back wheels on the front and the front wheels on the back. It'll make them last longer. That clean out is only in the 400 ounce squares. I haven't even reached my 500 ounce ones with no overburden. Or stick them on the back. If they're 20% at the front, put them on the back. They will degrade a lot slower than the ones at the back, at the front. The backs always go slower. It will last you a hell of a lot longer. Maybe I should make a video on how I normally start a leaderboard season. I won't do it until all of this is over, of course, but you're not the first person I've had to explain it all to. Like, last season there was a couple of people asking questions for tips and that. Yeah. I got lucky. Well, this is a medium map, I think. A medium. If you can count map decency, like the good maps to bad maps sort of thing, in percentages, 0% being the absolute worst map you can get in this game, and 100 being the absolute best, I reckon mine's probably about 60 or 70%. Right, RC. Before you leave, if you're willing to spend 20,000, do this. Come over to the fast travel. Click on the sign. It'll ask you if you want to buy it. Just click yes. Then drive to town, and there'll be one outside the shop. Where am I? Here. This is the shop. This is the bank. This is the truck yard. So there's one there. You go over to that one and you click on the sign. It won't cost you anything extra. You only pay out once, but you have to unlock a fast travel to be able to use it. Once you've done that, what you can then do is click on the sign and travel. You can travel whilst you're in your pickup as well, and anything that's in your pickup will travel with you. Alright, there is one of those things at every claim. There's one at the blacksmith. There's one at the magnetite factory. And there's one outside the petrol station and one at the hotel. Just always make sure to click it to unlock it. Okay? Once you've spent the money, you've got to click on one before you can fast travel to it. You're on the second parcel. I'll tell you what, trying to drive in and out of that claim is the worst. Literally, right? So that's the one that everyone started on this leaderboard season, right? I have not done any digging on that map at all. None. Because I hate that map so much. I hate that claim. My old Arnold map had more gold on it than that one did, and it's meant to be better. You might be better off, depending on what your drill map would be. You might be better off drilling old Arnold, getting the nuggets for it anyway. It only costs 5,000 to rent it, if it's not the starting claim. And then digging there if you don't want to come to a higher one like this one. Yeah, pretty much, Spy. Well, like I said, if you unlocked the gold one, the gold smelting one, or the, not the speed, but the losses, the gold losses, or the money, you'd get a bit more gold in your bar, or it would cost you less to smelt it. If you get the gold amount, obviously you can smelt bigger bars. I think the next stage is 80-ounce bars. And if you get the timer, I think it knocks it down from 15 minutes on the first one to 7 or 8 minutes. For me, it takes 2 minutes to smelt a gold bar. In-game minutes, of course. You don't even need to load them into your truck. You can just leave them outside the blacksmith and then either sell them at the bank or using your tablet. You can just leave them anywhere on the map and still sell them. I don't know if you've heard of a streamer called Split in Two, but what he used to do was try to break the hood of his car by overloading it with gold bars. Yeah, no, I told him about that one. Or it's any equipment. Anything and everything is cheaper at that time of year. Even the standard shop items. One word of advice when it comes to buying stuff though. Do not, if you are hard up for money, don't buy stuff from the tablet. It's actually more expensive than buying it anywhere else, no matter what time of year. It's like a really big delivery fee or something stupid like that. Oh, you got a discounted thing. Nice. Just a random store discount. I think the most stupid one I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to go to the shop to show you this one. I haven't got it on here right now, but the most stupid and idiotic and useless item discount I've ever received. It's worse than getting the buckets with a discount. I've had that on discount. I can't remember the last time I actually used one of them. And again, I can't remember the last time I used one of these either. Or them. Or them. I thought it was a random door handle attached to a box. There's a lot of stuff in here, to be honest, that I haven't bought, even never actually bought, let alone used recently. I have done the sun gears before. I've done these once. I've had to deal with them. I almost needed to replace this leaderboard. And they have on it is a tent. That's cool. Yeah, but in the winter, that will drop down to just shy of 1 million, and that's without a discount. During the winter, if you're lucky enough to get a discount, you can buy it for about 600,000, give or take. Yeah, yours is slightly more expensive than mine. Midsummer is when they're most expensive. Two of them are just as bad as one of them. Without discount. Yeah, you do. You need the water tower as well for the top tier stuff. You can't get enough pressure from a diesel pump or an electric pump, even the big ones. It needs a lot of water, this thing. 63 gallons per minute. The good thing about the water pump is it only ever costs 150. And once you've unlocked it on that claim, even once you've reset the claim, I don't know if you know about the claim resets, but even once you've reset the claim, you'll still have the water pump water tower available. You won't have to buy it again. And no, I think the water's a static price, or at least I've never noticed. It's always, the water isn't very expensive at all. Water is pretty cheap compared to fuel in this game. Yeah, I knew it. Any equipment can be used in any claim. But there are a lot of things, obviously. There's what's it called? Sort of information gaps for everyone. Nobody knows everything about the game, except for the devs. $150,000 to buy the water tower. But it only costs you probably, what, 10, 15k to fill it up. How about your tools like vehicles, etc.? Do I lose them on the reset? No. Any big machinery, trucks, diggers, all your wash plant stuff, if you hit reset, automatically get put in storage. Anything smaller than that, so all your buckets, your wires, your hoses, the wave tables, magnetite separator, and the gold nuggetators, like the little tables like down here, those things there, they get removed, they get deleted. But anything that can get put in storage will get put in storage for you. So you actually save money, because it costs $1 million to reset the map. And if you had to pay to put everything back in storage, that would cost you probably, if you had the right sort of amount of equipment and everything, 35, 40,000, something along those lines. The ground resets. All the dirt basically gets put back and you get a new gold map. So yeah, like Spy's saying there. So it will just, what you're drilling now, so all of this will be different, but you'll still have the same dirt. You'd have to dig out again. Just the gold will be in different places, different amounts in each square. No. What you can do, what I would recommend to you, right? So say you're going to reset Rivertown, okay? Before you do it, rent Old Arnold. Then you can just transport them using your truck to Old Arnold. They reset Rivertown and then put them back again. I'm just talking about the tables. Yeah, the buckets, the hoses, if you don't want to keep hold of them, then you can rebuy them. But the tables, it's just easier to just transport them off claim. Also, I don't know if you're aware, when you're sleeping at winter, when you go into the hotel to sleep, anything that is in the shed, the big green shed, does not get damaged. It is all safe in there. So when I told you about removing all those little items from the machinery, chuck them in the big shed in the back corner over there. That will keep them safe during the winter. They won't get damaged. Yeah, just 5k to rent. If it's not a leaderboard game and you're playing a normal game, Old Arnold is actually the first claim you get given for free. It's costing 5,000 to rent it right now because it's not the one that was given to us for free. Ordinarily, the one you're on now costs, what is it, 500,000 give or take? I think it's about I think it might actually be 600,000 to rent. Sorry, I'm having trouble with certain letters at the moment. I recently lost a porcelain part of tooth near the front, and obviously with lockdown again, not easy to get an appointment. Like dentists are all backlogged, and I don't get my work shifts. I only get like a week advance notice on my work shifts. So something on that to that effect. Big shed also gets reset during. What do you mean a 1 minute reset? Oh, 1 mil. Oh. Yeah. Anything that's on a claim, if you're resetting it, is gone. It's just during winter that's safe in there. Yeah. It's only because they've given us a different start claim. Last leaderboards, the claim that I'm on now, which is the third best one, or the second best one, sorry, but the third claim in progression, this was the one that was free. Oh. Whoops. Absolutely, Spy. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm the sort of person who would start a Minecraft world, not to actually do stuff, but I would get a Minecraft world and just go digging, go mining. I'd make sure to have enough wood on me to make tools for days, and then I'll just spend hours just mining and popping the goods in a chest. Why am I going to put that on the conveyor belt? I'm just deleting that dirt. I like stuff like that, you know, it's just stuff you can chill with. Put it on peaceful and just go digging. I have spent a week before on 7 Days to Die. This is back many alphas ago when resources were underground. But I just dug a sloping down tunnel that went... I don't even know how far down. It was 4 of the blocks wide in that game, and it was hard to see the light coming out the top. And then I put sort of a sloping wooden block as a flooring, and every now and then, periodically, just put wooden pillars for supports. Not that they were needed. A perfect example of a grindy but relatively safe chill out game. Satisfactory. You spend hours on that, rearranging. The amount of times I have been satisfied with my setup on Satisfactory, and then the next day come in, tore up every single machine and reset it up. Well, not necessarily, Spy. I was playing this for about 400 or 500 hours before I ever watched my first GoldRush episode. I'm not sure if that's glittery because it's wet or because there's gold in the wall. Yeah, it is. But I never actually watched it prior to playing the game. For me, the game came first. Hog Plan Sluice Box Extension on offer. They need to change these offer things so that offers pop up either in tiers relative to what you're doing or using, you know, parts for the equipment you've got, for example, or in relation to how long you've been playing or how much gold you've earned or something to that effect, you know. Oh dear. So I haven't actually finished unlocking the rocket power. I'm on my world, the one I'm furthest in. I've just finished all the coal and the steel. I've got... Oh no, I'm unlocked the trains, sorry, not rockets. Trains are the next things I need to unlock. They're all ready to be unlocked. I just haven't started unlocking them yet. Now, I've got it legitimate. I got it on Epic. Yeah, Epic. So many different bloody clients out now, isn't there? Hold on, let me have a look at my Steam list for a second. What's installed right now? 7 Days, American Truck, Borderlands, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty World War 2, Car Mechanic 218, City Skylines, Dead Island, Death and Taxes, Dungeon Defenders, Elder Scrolls Online, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Factory Town, Feed and Grow Fish, Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha, House Flipper, Hydroneer, Landlord Super, a couple of the Lego games, Mad Tower Tycoon, a couple of Need for Speeds, Night of the Dead, which is kind of like a 7 Days to Die style game, but a bit more intense. Oxygen Not Included, that's a good grindy game. PC Building Simulator, Prison Architect, Raft, Shopkeep 2. Now the Shopkeeps are pretty good. I'll explain them in a second if you want. Stardew Valley, Hunter Call of the Wild, and Thief Simulator. That's not including any VR games that are installed on Steam. Played it through like 6 times. Every time I built a huge nuclear plant, the game got some script changes, etc. to ruin your plans. But the starting scene is awesome on every time. Yeah. I could read it out if you want, Spy. Let everyone know. And also, people can read back on the chat during if they're watching it. Right, let me show you something here. Okay. You think that's a lot of games? You think that's a lot of games? Just right. You think it's impressive that it's a lot of games you've tried? It's not by chance. Okay, so a lot of the ones I just read off are those what are in that section there, right? Where am I going? So 38 installed. I've got 61 VR games. 566 games, not including that. Another brick in the mall. That is like Prison Architect, except you're making a shopping mall. That's not too bad. That's a bit weird, but you get used to it. That's like Prison Architect, except you're making a school. Loads of Assassin's Creeds. Back to the Future. Banished is a good grindy one. There's a lot of stuff here. Cities in Motion. The Colonists. Cooking Simulator. Oh, Dynasty Warriors. I forgot all about that. Is that has to be a demo. I don't have number 9. I only have number 8. The Escapists. I don't know what the hell that is. Evil Genius is another weird one, but fun little grindy game. You've retracted the messages now. Well, there's Factorio. It's been a long time since I've actually played it, though. There's probably been a lot of updates since. Fantasy Blacksmith is another simulation and grindy game. So many of these I haven't actually played, or played very, very little of, because I got them. Basically, I get games off of a site called Humble Bundle, and they put up 3 different tiers worth of games. Tier 1 will cost you very little, like $1 for 4 games. Tier 2 may cost you $10. Tier 3 more, depending on what's there. Normally, there's a game in Tier 3 that I want, and paying the price of the Tier 3 is cheaper than buying the game itself, and I get all the other games with it on all 3 tiers. So I've got lots of games that I don't touch. Hobo A Tough Life. That I haven't played in a while. That is a little insensitive, admittedly, but it's a survival game. Lots of Lego games. Fantasy. Ninja Tycoon. It's repetitive but still fun to play. It's a boredom buster. Plague Inc. Evolved. Highly insensitive during current times. I've had that for a long time though. That must have got a huge boost in sales when everything happened. Last time I actually played it was just over a year ago. Production line. Similar to Factorio in a way, except you're making an indoors one and it's for making cars. He meant Factorio. Scrap Mechanic, another survival grindy game. Lots of civilizations. Slime Rancher, not bad. Startup Company. It's sort of like Game Dev Tycoon, which I do have. I don't know why I didn't read that one off. Tavern Tycoon, kind of obvious. It's like Theme Hospital, if you remember that, except it's a tavern. I also have oh, it's probably going to be down here somewhere. Hold on. There's the Hunter Classic. That's actually for free, if anyone's interested. Or normally is, anyway. Where are you? Two Point Hospital. Oh, this one. You're basically going around with a metal detector trying to find ancient relics kind of treasure. The 2 Point Hospital is a remake of Theme Hospital. Pretty cool. Viscera cleanup details, sort of grindy. Except basically there's been like a big... Think you're on a Call of Duty Zombies map. You've just finished it. There's zombie limbs and blood and viscera everywhere. And you're the person who has to go in and clean it all up so the next people can play the map. World of Goo is very grindy. YouTuber's Life. God, it's been a while since I played that. About a year, actually. That's all the ones I could tell you about. I can remember off the top of my head that are sort of sim or grindy. And that's just on Steam. I don't know what I got. I'd have to load up Epic. Hold on. Which one, Spyless? There's a few different maps now. If the stream suddenly starts lagging or anything like that, bear with me. It might be. It'll be my luck that there'll be something needing an update. Yeah, bear with me. I'll get back to digging. Yep, Satisfactory is updating right now. I've played 3 days, 10 hours, 24 minutes of Satisfactory. No, I swear Satisfactory has more maps now. But anyway, Shopkeep. I was going to explain that one if you've not heard of it. Basically, in an MMO, you stop by a shop, don't you? That's got a NPC selling stuff. That's what everyone does. In Shopkeep, you're in a town, and when you open up the shop, you have people wandering through the town. They are the people, they're NPCs, but they are the equivalent of the people who play MMOs, and you are the equivalent of the NPC selling stuff to them. So you start off with very little gold, and you can only money. You can only sell health potions. But as you sell stuff, you can make more money, get more shelving. It's first person as well. It's not top down view or anything like that. And the more stuff you sell, you get points that you can use to unlock. You start off being able to buy warrior gear. You can unlock mage gear, rogue, druid, and then you can upgrade the sort of gear they can have, so you can buy better stuff for them and then sell it at a marked up price to get the money. Things like that. It's pretty fun if you like grindy games. Shopkeep 2, I've not played as much of it. It is a multiplayer variant, but there's a lot more to do in it, and it's, I don't know, I think I'd find it easier to play with 2 people personally, because you not only got to keep an eye on your shop, because there's people will come and steal things as well, and you're allowed to kill those people. So not only that, but you have to go to other shops in number 2 to buy ingredients to make things, or to do quests for them, and you can actually go outside the town and kill things as well to sell. But when you're doing all of that, you've got to shut your shop, so you can't actually make any money. So that one is, I think, would be better 2-player. But the first one is definitely single player only. It's like I said, I like it. Okay, that is going into the wash plant. Just checking. So down here. Yeah, I can go down there. That's not too bad. I mean, this bit here is pretty lame, so I'll probably avoid that. But yeah, I can dig all that out as well. Right guys, well I am gonna call the live stream here. I think it is 5 past midnight. We're outside of the Friday 13th area, which is probably why my machines are actually working as intended. Yeah, well, I'm gonna catch you up, dude. I will catch you up. What will happen is, by the time I'm back at work, still not saying when, by the time I'm back at work, I will have caught you up, and while I'm at work, you're going to shoot on ahead again. But it's nice to be back on the top 10 again, though. But anyway, guys, yes, I'm going to end off the stream here. Tomorrow I will be streaming again. Tomorrow I will be streaming again, same time as normal. It's Friday's day, isn't it? Yes. So Sunday, obviously, I'm not going to be streaming, but I will be back either Monday or Tuesday with GoldRush after tomorrow, because I need to give my friend Celestro some airtime as well. So one of those days we'll be doing something with him, and then the other one will be GoldRush. He's giving a back seat a little bit so I can grind out on stream, but I don't want to phase him out completely during this leaderboard season. So yeah, it is nice being back up there. I had some really bad luck with my gold maps. But like I said, tomorrow, same time for you, RC, that should be 10:30 PM if you're interested. Hope to see you around a bit more often. And I want to thank everyone for watching. So please don't forget, if you're watching this after the fact, to rate and comment below. Stay safe, have a good weekend, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.